We call ourselves intelligent. We build cities. We create technology. We explore space. And yet, we still fight wars. Why? If humans want to survive, why do humans kill each other?
Ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe.
It is difficult to track down one single event that sparked the conflict, for ultimately it was a series of events that conspired together to eventually light the flame of war.
The world's most hated treaty, the Treaty of Versailles, thus starting World War II in 1939.
The whole world is...
At the most basic level, we are animals. Intelligent animals, but still animals. Every animal has one primary instinct: survive, protect resources, protect territory, protect the group. When resources feel limited, conflict begins. Food, land, security. Even if there is enough for everyone, the fear of losing it can be stronger than logic, and fear changes behavior. War often begins long before the first weapon is raised. It begins in the mind. Humans don't just survive alone. We survive in groups, tribes, communities, nations, and once you belong to a group, something changes. The group becomes part of your identity. It's us, and automatically, there is them. This division isn't always violent, but it creates separation, and when identity feels threatened, people defend it, sometimes with words, sometimes with force. But survival isn't the only reason. There's something else. Ego, the need to dominate, to win, to prove strength. Power feels like safety. If you are stronger, you feel secure. If you control more, you feel untouchable. For some leaders, power becomes more important than peace. And for some groups, victory feels more important than understanding. War can become less about survival and more about pride. We like to believe intelligence makes us peaceful, but intelligence also makes us strategic. We don't just react like animals. We plan, we organize, we justify. We can convince ourselves that destruction is necessary, that violence is protection, that conflict is defense. And once a story feels justified, people will fight for it. Not because they love violence, but because they believe they must. Maybe the real question isn't, why are there wars? Maybe it's, why is fear so powerful? Why does identity matter more than cooperation? Why does ego sometimes overpower empathy? We are intelligent, but we are still driven by instinct. And sometimes, instinct wins. War may not start with weapons. It starts with fear, with division, with the need to protect. The uncomfortable truth is this: humans fight wars not because we are stupid, but because we are human, and intelligence alone doesn't erase instinct.